Hello everybody, welcome to American Horror Story Hotel. She gets revenge, not she wants revenge. That was last week. Alex enlists John's help in containing an outbreak. Donovan learns the Countess's true intentions, and Liz and Iris plan to leave the hotel for good. So this starts off with Liz talking about how the people who come into the hotel, drug dealers, junkies, people who want to kill themselves, and yada yada yada. They have a nice old couple talk about like they love each other and it's their anniversary after 64 years, and she has cancer and they can't live without each other, and they off each other, so they're kind of like, here's my gun, your gun, boom, to each other. And him and Iris talk about it and how Liz Tristan was the only person Liz loved ever, and Iris talks about how Donovan was her only true love, but he'll never love her, and how she thought he would change after when he brought her back. And then she tells Liz, like, hey, if you kill yourself here, you'll be here for eternity, forever. Pardon me. So they're planning to leave and kill each other, or I kill you, you kill me, or let's just hang ourselves, type of thing. Because Liz would have unfinished business. So they talk about it, and he talks about always wanting to make it right with his son, or her son. So he talks to the maid and has her call the son and tell him, your father wants to speak with you face to face, and blah, like, and his only question was, why now? And he's like, Ugh. And then the son comes to the hotel. He's at the bar after he goes to his room, and he gets drink redemption, like what's the word? Compensated? Yeah. Compensated. So he goes and they have a talk. Liz just introduces herself as Liz. He's like, well, call me Liz. And they talk, and the son has a job and a wife and a mortgage, and he's in kind of a dead-end job, but not really. Like, he works for a big company and doesn't get paid too well. And it turns out he wants to move his family to Boulder to open a ski store, like a ski shop. He tells him, you should do that, live out your dreams, type of thing. And he kind of just laughs it off, and then goes back upstairs. And then what else was there? Oh yes, John and Alex and their problems. So as we know, Alex saved the patient with the measles, so now he's got a little army of vampires with measles, and she wants John to take care of it, because if she don't, the Countess is gonna off her and Holden, so they're gonna go do that. They go to the house. It's wrapped with police tape because the missing pizza guy, so they go and the bodies are cleaned up and blood stains on the floor, and John's like, somebody's inside. They go inside. What's her name? Kimmy, the little girl that was Maddie's friend, and that didn't want to be vampires and eat people type of shit. And she's dying. Alex gives her CPR, and they're like, why'd you stop? Like, it's too late for her. They get them to all go back to the hotel with them, and they lock them in the hall, the Hate Watch hall, with Ramona Royale. And there's a dead guy in a room, and they show his throat in and out. So it's like, oh, they're in there with Ramona Royale. And she comes out and she's like, ooh, mama smells appetizers, and their face is all bloody. the Countess. So Donovan goes to the hotel where Rudy was and his wife was staying. The Countess has the wife come, and basically they kill each other. The Countess kills the wife. Donovan kills Rudy because he's totally in love with the Countess. Will Drake, since he got killed in the hotel, stays in the hotel. The Countess is sitting down with two detectives about how her husband got missing. Last things he told me were I do. And I went to the bar when I went to go upstairs. And then he shows up in the suite and tells him, "Hi, I'm Will Drake," And she's like, "Oh, no," because he tells him, like, "Oh, you gotta see, I got lost in this hallway. You guys gotta totally come see this." She's like, "Oh, no," and the Countess kind of, like, pushes the people out. Turns out he didn't have her in the will, and it all goes to the son, but she's the legal guardian, so get wrecked. Right, so and then they have another sit down at the bar with Liz and her son, and he tells her, I have decided and I'm gonna move to Colorado and I'm gonna do the thing, It's like, oh great. And then they have a little touching moment and he tells her, or she tells him, I have something to tell you and it's difficult. He looks at her and he goes, "It's not that difficult, Dad." Like, he knew I was just that the whole time. And was totally cool with it. Kid was fine. They have a nice little, like, oh, I'd like to, like, it's totally cool. We're fine. So, and then Iris makes a nice little tribute to herself for her 3 Instagram followers. So she says, feel free to follow me on all the things. Just have my name. But he shows her, and then she tells her, that's a mouthful. You should put the rainbow flash into when she says this part in the song. She's like, "You're stalling," and he tells her, like, my son's fine with it and everything's perfect. And Iris gets sad and she's like, everybody I love abandons me, why wouldn't you too? She gets sad and Liz gives her a speech like, people like you and me, we should be taken away, like, we should inherit the earth, after suffering for so long, abandonment and everything, being unloved and all that stuff. Like, it was a nice empowerment speech. But before I get to the end, they were so sweet to the nice old maid who helped him. They got her a new washer that doesn't ring, and they had to explain to her, like, push it twice for, like, once for cold and twice for hot. Like, it's a newfangled machine, She's old school. Then it ends with Donovan listening to that "You Used to Call Me on My Cell Phone" song that the kids are into. I guess I don't listen to new music. And the Countess walks in. She's teary-eyed because she saw Rudy with 3 gunshots in his face. And they get into a nice little, like, he made me argument, and he's like, you made me, and oh yes, hold that thought. John and Sally and Alex have a triangle now, right? So there's a triangle, and since him and Alex seem to be working it out for Holden, because of the worst parents ever who abandoned Scarlett. And John got one more kill. He got ears from people at an alternate church, because they not worshipped false idols, but heard of false idols. I don't know. So then that just leaves one, and I believe it's thou shalt not kill. So I think Sally's gonna try and kill John. Or March is gonna, like, that's kind of how I see it. March killing John and being like, I finished my masterpiece. But now I think Sally might try and kill him. Because John gets back with Alex. Her and John and Holden actually walk out. Like, it shows them walking out of the hotel at the end. Back to Donovan and the Countess. He's telling her how the only way you'll let me love me is if you kill me. Like, that's the only way I'll be able to. And she's like, oh, something so beautiful from my creation. And they get real close. And then here comes Iris and Liz with 2 pistols each. Pop, 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 pop. And that's how it ends. And feel free to subscribe because you're probably going to forget. But they're taking a little hiatus break for 1, 2, 3 weeks. Back on the 6th, January 6th, we will have another recap review of, I'm guessing, the final episode, but we'll see. Maybe not final episode, I don't know. But have a great holiday, have a happy new year. Don't get too totally zonkered, you know what I'm saying? Or do, whatever. Peace, I'm out of here.